Hey there. So dark. I think I'm going to leave it to be dark. Hello, Night 2 Zombie. 1. Perfect. I just decided to let it stay dark. Somebody named Night 2 Zombie tuned in. Seems like the undead would appreciate the darkness in the room. Maybe they do. Hello, Melinda. Hello, Fisher Girl. Hello, Ralphie. Renee Coffee. Hello, all. They're notifying viewers that I'm live. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. Good morning, Paige Wallington. Good morning, Millie. How are you? Hi, Holly. It's my dog, Holly. For those that don't know, this is my dog, Holly. You guys probably all know. Unless you're first-time watchers. She's really in about half my videos. She sees me talking to the phone. Good morning, Shannon. She sees me talking to the phone. She goes, hey, Dad's going to be sitting there staring at the phone for a while. I bet he's going to have 2 hands free. I bet he'll give me some pets if I come over and shove my face in his face. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Good morning, Art from Ohio. Jack Taylor and Art from Ohio. Do you guys know, you all have pet names. And like Jack Taylor, you are Jack Taylor. You aren't Jack. You'll never be Jack. You will always be Jack Taylor. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or means anything at all, but it's just a little something I realize. I call people by oftentimes their first. Hey, thank you for following the host. Good morning, Tara Jane. I often call people by their first and last names. At work, I used to go through and say, good morning. Actually, some have 3 names, Karen Fisher Shawley. You know, these were my bosses. I would call them by their first and last names. Hello, Allie Petty. Tara Jane says hi, Holly. Tara Jane says hi. Starting to feel a little healthier from my cold. Holly and I went on a nice walk a little bit ago. Hello, Tornado Posse. I wonder who Tornado Posse is. One of the goals, I have a few things on my bucket list. I'd like to see a tornado from afar. I don't want it bearing down on my home, really. A few years ago on Father's Day, we had a tornado come about a half mile from my home in Naperville. And it was so weird. It was just probably an F1 or 2 or something, a real small one. But it knocked over some trees and tore off roofs of houses. And my yard was literally a half mile, not even a half mile, I don't think, from the home or from the path of the tornado. And there weren't even sticks down in my yard. And like I'd walk half a block and there'd be sticks down. I'd walk another block to where it went and trees would be down and the cars tipped over. And it was really kind of weird. Anyway, my name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I started about 3.5 years ago. It's a show about me talking. Good morning, Scott Concrete. Show about me talking and sharing some experiences and the ups and downs we have in life. Hey, Ryan, thank you for following the host. Again, it's a show I've been doing a while. Oh, is Texas going to get some big freeze? Are you guys going to be able to handle it? Was it a year ago or 2 years ago that the whole state kind of shut down because the grid screwed up or something like that? I forget exactly what happened. Thank you, Angie, for following the host. But anyway, you guys know this is a show. Good morning, Clyde. Are you from in Vietnam? Oh, no, that's that movie with Robin Williams. I didn't really like that movie. Good Morning, Vietnam was a movie. I didn't really like that movie. I don't know why. Maybe I should watch it again. Maybe now that I'm older and more mature, I'd like it more. But anyway, as you guys know, this is a show about me talking and sharing some experiences. I'm using a different cup for the first time in probably a year to drink my coffee in. I'm kind of struggling today, kind of mentally beat down. Kind of feel like the world's been getting to me over the last, while. And thought a more optimistic message cup that said things will work out. Might be the cup I needed today. So let me take a sip. I hope wherever you guys are, whatever you guys are doing, you got some coffee in front of you. Cheers to us. It's the pumpkin spice for anybody that didn't watch my morning video. I cried on my morning video today. My emotions were welling up. Yeah, things will work out, but we don't know how or what it will look like once they do work out. And I just got out of the bath. Look at Holly. I just got out of the bath. And hello, Laura. Oftentimes I'll be editing videos or listening to some music while I'm... Hello, Julie. Nice coffee cups. While I'm taking my bath and relaxing. Hello, Kitty. I was feeling a little dire this morning, to be honest with you. And while I brought my speaker in... By the way, I have these little Bose speakers. I'm going to grab it just to show you. Nothing fancy, but I got like 2 of these things. They're really cool. How great has music like technology come since I was a child? You know, I used to own like surround sound speakers and big receivers and, you know, CD players and everything. And now with your phone and one of these, you know, it's a Bose, you can fill up your whole room with sound. I mean, it sounds pretty damn good. I don't care that much about sound and need it to sound better. You know what I mean? They're really quite amazing. So I'm going to bring this back. Holly, leave me alone. Oh, she's gotten her walk. She's gotten her walk. She doesn't think her walk was enough. Hello, badass wifey. Are you a badass wifey? Kind of just sounds scary. I'd be concerned marrying a woman named Badass Wifey. Unless you mean like badass in a real good way. Thank you. I like your spirit. And that's kind of what I was talking about listening to music. I wasn't listening to music into the tub. I was on, and I popped on, some biblical stuff. And they were reading some Bible passages. And then some voice came on and started talking to me about leaving the past behind. And... I don't know, moving forward and learning from your hard times. Just kind of normal stuff that I repeat all the time on this show, but stuff that I've been struggling with remembering over the last few days. And yesterday was a particularly challenging day for me. Well, it might have been God, but it was actually a voice through my speaker. I was listening to it. Sometimes we got to create our conversation with God, I think, and you can do it through positive affirmations or what have you. And again, yesterday was a hard day for me. I had a fairly long and cold and tiring shift on my seasonal job, and I was feeling down and feeling sorry for myself while I was doing it. And I was calculating how much I make an hour and how much I'd make for the whole day and how tired I was and how sore my feet were. And none of it was adding up in the way I liked. None of it was adding up in the way I liked. None of it. And I started wondering, should I even be doing this? Because the numbers weren't adding up and it wasn't making sense and I was feeling worn down. And I was feeling worn down. We all go through our journeys. Is that a real person? Or is that somebody? I don't know. Maybe stop watching. Oh, no. It's not. Let me just get rid of them. I had to remove somebody. So where was I? So I was feeling down yesterday. Captain Kenny, thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Are you off to work? Are you off to work, Captain Kenny? The man is the king. Chunk of change. It's funny, I call my little son, I got a 19-month-old son. He's coming up on 20 months, actually really soon. And, calculations. Yeah, the numbers weren't adding up. And I was feeling down, and I was feeling cold, and I was feeling exhausted, and I was feeling tired. And, Got home last night. I went to sleep. I had a great night's sleep, but I woke up and I still had all these feelings and all these concerns and all these, am I doing the right thing questions. They're probably questions that we all have from time to time. And I've certainly been feeling them lately. And I've certainly been struggling. And I'll tell you, just while I was in the bath at 3:30 a.m. and works from 5 to 5, driving a truck through the New York. Hey, it sounds beautiful. Is it a big one? Is it an 18-wheeler, Captain Kenny? Do you have, I imagine you have like a big thermos of coffee by your side, keeping you company, I hope. What was your lady's name, Captain Kenny? Clara or something like that? I don't know. I appreciate Captain Kenny. He didn't appreciate so much about me when he first started watching. I forget what he said, but he kept giving me more chances, and eventually I grew on him. How's that, Angie? How is that? Is that hard or is it rewarding? You know, you're living around, I don't want to say sickness and death. You could probably spin that into a positive thing. You're also spending your last moments with people, and that's probably could be a really rewarding job. Yeah. Did you love being a hospice nurse? I wonder, yeah. Good morning, Val. Yeah, I would imagine a lot of different than it seems. Is it? Okay. Comforting families. This is kind of nice. We got a lot of hospice nurses. I'm huge in the hospice nurse arena. My videos are being played throughout hospice. Last words they're hearing before these people go are me talking about my problems. And they're saying, you think you got problems, buddy? Yeah, well, I don't know. You think you got problems, buddy? I'm on my last leg. Sometimes I feel on my last leg. And I don't think it's and I've said this before, the years in your life, but the life in your years. And I've heard and kind of believe that as we age, oftentimes we find ourselves get in a happier place and feeling better with things. Or are you seriously a hospice nurse? Are you guys could there be 5 hospice nurses out of the 40 people watching? Maybe I should go work at a hospice. Hospice nurses seem to like me. Yeah, Val. You and me both. You and me both. There's actually somebody on here I know. Slightly know. I've met a few people on here probably. It's kind of nice that people that I know tune in. We know. Our hospice team was adding life to days when the days can't be added to life. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying, Terry. Yeah. Yeah. And, I lost my mother a few years ago, but she died at home. I don't know if I've actually been in like a hospice. Yeah, I bet it is beautiful and heartbreaking, Shannon. And I bet you see a lot of tears and, comfort people at their last moments. And that seems like a rewarding thing. It's got to be, I would imagine. And I'm looking to feel good and to feel purposeful and to feel productive. And yesterday I wasn't. And I was just feeling tired and beat down and worn out and exhausted. And that's not a good feeling. It's really not a good feeling. None of those words are great feeling. You know what I mean? And today, it's Thursday. It's 4 days before Christmas, I believe. We're supposed to start getting snow this afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I'm sorry to your husband, too. We're supposed to start getting snow later this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm hoping we get a ton of snow. Oh, so I heard this voice on the radio. But it wasn't just on the radio. It was planned, and it was biblical verses. And then it was this guy talking about going on and being alone and dealing with being by yourself and communicating with God in private, which this is not private. I don't think he would consider this private at all. But he also said somewhere in there that, sometimes posted on social media has got value. You might be a mission for somebody or provide purpose for somebody. And in my mind, that's kind of what this is doing. At least I hope it's what it's doing. I hope you guys are watching for some reason and you get some value out of it. Can I? It's funny that I ask you guys. I'm very polite that way. What if I did this? What if I brought you guys closer? Kind of chilled out. Oh, like a monk. It's got concrete. It's funny, I occasionally listen to some videos by a Buddhist monk who lives in Australia. Yeah, that feels nice, by the way. Let me have a little more coffee. And he seems to have developed a certain peace and harmony with the world. And this is going to sound weird by totally not caring. Just being accepting of all things. Life and death, sadness and happiness, and, just being okay. And it's weird listening to him talk, and he'd laugh occasionally, and I think he's a really smart guy, and he travels around like Australia and Thailand and various places. I don't know if it's teaching, but talking to people about Buddhism and his belief in the ebb and flow of life and being okay and not caring about what other people say. Hey, Val, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. I got to get Holly a present. I got to do all my shopping. I just don't feel in the Christmas spirit, which is sad. My daughters really enjoy Christmas, as obviously most kids do, and I don't want to let them down. So somehow, some way, I got to figure a way to go shopping and buy them some. I don't think they care if it's a big thing or not, but I think they love our little ritual of, since they were girls, I used to live in an apartment over in Lisle, Illinois, which is about half an hour, 15 minutes from where I live today. And it had a massive, massive closet. And I put a queen-size bed in the closet. It was so big. And they were little, so they slept in there. And I would get them Christmas presents, and I would hide them. Since I didn't get a tree, I might have had a little tree at the time, but not like a big tree. And I would hide them throughout the apartment, and they'd run around the apartment going finding them. And, I think they had so much fun doing it. I think they liked the presents, of course, but it almost didn't matter what they got. I think the search for the presents was half the fun. And I'd like to do that this year. I'm going to need to pull myself up by the bootstraps. It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot like an Easter egg hunt. Thank you, Kenny. It was like an Easter egg hunt, and believe me, I put some work into the hiding. I'm not like one of those moms that puts the Easter egg right in the middle of the floor so you can find it. And each present, obviously, you got to wrap and purchase, and you want to make them work for it. I would put some out on the balcony. Hide them behind a chair on the balcony, and it'd be cold and snowy on the balcony. And, they had a ton of fun doing it. And again, I'd like to do that again this year. I live in a little home now, little 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch. Let's give you a quick tour. This is my tour sound. Didn't make the bed or the couch. There I am again. And, yeah. So it's going to be snowing. Hello, Callie. I haven't seen you in a while. It's fun seeing names that I know. Names that follow me, names that chime in from time to time. People I feel I kind of have a little budding relationship with, even if I haven't met them or if I have. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Is it anybody's birthday today? I could use a birthday song. I've watched Elf so many times this year. Do you guys get AMC on cable? I assume you may, because I do, and I have fairly basic cable. Uh, well, Tara Jane, I'll rest my vocal cords. Happy holidays to you, Callie. I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for one of my favorite hospice nurses. Yeah, and Elf is on like 3 times a day at this season. Kind of like Halloween was on right before Halloween a couple months back. And I watched Halloween so many times. You know, it's going to be cold out there and really cold tomorrow, Mark. Uh, Part of me at my low was feeling I was so down and so tired and so beaten that I wasn't going to deliver packages today. And that was a hard place to be in a, kind of feeling sorry for myself time. But I mean, I see why I do it. I see why I feel sorry for myself. Holy crap. Yeah, I know him. And he goes, what does the guy say? His boss. Why are you smiling at me? He goes, oh, I love smiling. Smiling's one of my favorite things. And, what reminded me of that was the singing. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all those to hear. Something like that. Hello, Brian. Smiling's my favorite. My stepson used to say I looked like Will Ferrell. Do I look like Will Ferrell? First of all, we're both tall. I think he's 6'3", I'm 6'2". He has hair. I do not. Sometimes I manage to say, even like here I am right now, I feel crappy, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling struggling, I'm feeling down and out. Yeah, it's supposed to happen this afternoon, Jack. It's going from like 30 degrees down to 7 in a couple hours. From the nose down? Is it from the nose down? Maybe it is. But yeah, my stepson would say that, and I never saw it. But even when I'm feeling this way, I somehow have kind of a silly deliriousness to me. I sing happy birthday. I sing happy birthday. Shannon, how about I just volunteer to deliver packages? Oh. No, Angie, it's got to be somebody's birthday. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be Tara Jane's birthday. Captain Kenny had a birthday. Captain Kenny had a birthday. Jack Taylor had a birthday the other day. I had one woman chime in and say don't you do that. Don't you do that, Angie. Some woman told me she had twins, that it was her 11th birthday, and asked me to sing for them and really meant it. And when I sing my heart out. Smiling's my favorite. And at the end she goes, oh, I'm a troll. I was just kidding. Now I feel bad because you're so nice. I was even giving her kids little pep talks. Her little imaginary kids. I'm pretty productive every day, Callie. But I mean, I appreciate it. I almost sometimes don't feel productive, like I'm doing what I need to find a job that pays more, that I can do more hours, to be honest with you. Because right now, I mean, this has been okay, but it's just okay, and it doesn't cover what I need it to cover. And, yeah. And there just aren't enough hours in the day to cover my expenses doing what I'm doing. Yeah, holidays can be, Shannon. I don't think it's the holidays outside of... I don't want to let my daughters down. And, yeah. Live on the rig. Huh. I appreciate the idea. I think if I have a gift in life, I think we should do what... I don't think me sitting behind a wheel for 18 hours, or not 18 hours, 18 wheels for 12 hours a day. No, he did not reach out. I appreciate you remember, Love in Midwest. Yeah. It's funny you say that, Kitty Cardstock. It can be hard to swallow pride, but maybe a GoFundMe, huh? Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Tornado Posse, I kind of am with you. I'm 54. Tornado Posse, I'm kind of with you. But if some work, and I'm not disagreeing at all or making anything, uh, if some work leaves you so spent, I got home at like 7 o'clock last night, that all I could do was like fall asleep and then wake up and go at it again the next day. I don't think this work, I mean, yeah, I agree. And some money's better than none. But it's hard when you're working, and you're working hard uh, out there, and it's not enough to pay your bills, if that makes sense. And I'm not looking for any pity from any of you guys. I'm just talking through it. You know, I was sitting on the truck, and I was delivering packages, and my feet were hurting, and I was tired. I'm going, I'm going to make $100 at the end of this day. You know, that doesn't pay any of my bills. And those few things, and I know I got to work through it. Yeah, I appreciate you understanding. My problems are bigger than any little solution. No, I can't move into with family. Just isn't the greatest, not the worst, but it's rough. Yeah, yeah. You found it. What'd you find, Angie? I wonder what Angie found. I appreciate you guys for following the host and tuning in with me at 8 o'clock every morning. I try and make it fun and entertaining and something. But some days I'm just struggling a little bit. Like I said, I did my morning video and I cried. No, I'm not. Is Megan Trainor watching? No, I'm not. I know it's somebody's birthday. I'm not going to sing Megan Trainor. I don't even know who Megan Trainor, the singer, is. I'm not even going to, I don't just sing for, it's somebody's birthday every day. Oh, I see what you're saying. Should I sing for happy birthday to Megan Trainor? All right, I'm going to sing happy birthday. All about the bass? Is that who Megan Trainor is? That's not quite my genre. All right. Hey, everybody. I've heard it's a very special birthday today of one Megan Trainor, who apparently sings all about the bass. I know I've heard the song. I barely remember it. I think it was popular a couple of years ago. But I'm very excited. I wonder how old Megan Trainor's birthday is. I guess it's not polite to ask a lady how old she is. But I just wanted to sing a little song for Megan on this very special day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Megan Trainor. Happy birthday to you and many more. Yay! She's 29. Is she like 29, like the 10th anniversary of being 29? It's weird how much these candles smoke once I blow them out. Did I lose viewers during my song, or did I gain them? It's been hovering around 42. No, she's young. Okay. I wonder if that was gonna go viral. I was thinking, you know what I need at church? I was thinking I would love to go. I'm feeling like the old dude with the shovel from Home Alone, and who hit the bad guys in the face, and with his shovel. That's a good movie. I wish I could had some time to hang out in my church today and just kind of see what happened on a Thursday afternoon at church, and see if I could pick up any good vibes. Because I'm like Stella. You're allowed to burn, huh? Hello from Kenya. I don't know what it is about my African audience, but I'm I'm hot with the hospice nurses and with the African countries this week. I don't know what it is. For some reason, hospice nurses and people in Africa dig me. I mean, that's a niche. It's the start of a niche, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of people in Africa. If I could just put myself in front of, hello, Olivia, I'm talking about you from Africa. If I could just put myself in front of maybe 1 in 10 Africans, I'd have a huge audience. And you add to that audience the hospice nurses, Olivia Jambo Rafiki. I do not know what that is. Is it if it's Olivia Jambo Rafiki's birthday today? I really don't. Oh, well, thank you, Olivia. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. It's so nice, reading something kind. And you never know what people in life are doing or feeling or, so it's best to be kind. And, how do you know Swahili, Mark Willis? How do you know? How does Mark Willis know Swahili? Hello, Annette. Thank you for tuning in. Were you born in 73, Annette? I was born in 68, so I'm 5 years older. What time is it? I've already talked for half an hour. You work and travel. Huh? He must be worldly chunk of change. I think chunk of change, you asked how many kids I had earlier. I have 4. You were born in 82? You were born in 62? Then I wonder what the 73 stands for. But anyway, I've talked for half an hour. That's probably enough today. I'm kind of proud of myself for making it a half hour, not feeling my best, not feeling that inspirational or feeling that motivational or even feeling very funny. Sometimes you got to keep putting your one foot in front of the other, even though you might not always be putting your best foot forward. And, all right, well, thank you, Kitty Cardstock. I do have a son. Get out there and take on the world. All right, I'm going to do it on Shannon's kind words. I'm going to do it. I do call my son Chunka, actually. Chunka with an A after it. Like your Chunka change. My son is my little Chunka. It's like Chunka love. He's my little Chunka love. Megan's net worth is $14 million. Boy, I mean, that's pretty good for a young lady. I hope she's smart with it. I think it's easy, especially if you're famous and you're buying, I don't know, Ferraris and fancy cars and going on fancy trips, to spend a lot of money. And if you get into some of the vices of gambling or drugs or what have you, it'd be easy to spend a lot of money. First time comment and listen to you before. Lots of folks have a hard time. Hey, thank you, H-O-N-I, I believe your name is. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, a lot of people are, and I don't want to say this is for people that are struggling, because I don't want to be a guy that's struggling and just have you guys joining me because you get to see another guy struggling. I want to be a guy thriving and doing well and smiling and drinking some coffee and saying some sweet things and loving on his dog and loving on his kids and loving on his life. And what a gift for your kids. It'd be a great gift for dad. I would love to have a slumber party. My girls used to be, it was so sweet. We'd go to the library and rent DVDs of like American Girl movies or Barbie princess movies, and come back and get popcorn and get candy and have movie parties. And the kids would argue, they always would argue about which movie to watch. But anyway, we'd get cozy cuddly on the couch. Sometimes they watch. I hope they don't hear me say it, but I'd say, oh, we have to get cozy cuddly on the couch. And I'd put blankets over us all, and we'd be cozy cuddly on the couch. And I have so many fond memories of that. The girls are obviously older. They're 16 and 13 now. They're not so into getting cozy cuddly on the couch. But my son Augie likes to get cozy cuddly on the couch and eat pretzels with his dada and sing songs and watch sweet little TV shows for kids. He's going to cry. He's beautiful. He's a little angel. and I'm looking forward to seeing them this afternoon, early evening. And I'm looking forward to the snow coming down, and I'm looking forward to drinking some coffee. And I'm looking forward to doing my best today, despite my, little sadness within. Good morning, two-girl mom. And I guess that's what we can do. And not every day are we going to feel our best or have the brightest smile or have the most positive outlook, but we can still do our best. And I guess I'm going to go forward doing my best today. And tell the Starbucks people I said hello. Coffee with Ken says hello. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to move forward and do the best I can and try and do it with the best attitude I can. Scott, I assume I am. I always get a text around this time and they tell me to meet the driver somewhere at some place at some time. Callie, Callie, I think we're friends. Message me if you want to talk about it. I'll go into great detail if you'd like. I think I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'm feeling down. I'm living in the past. I'm going through some things, but again, we're all going through some things. And today it's been weighing heavily on me the last few days. So if you want to talk further, Callie, send me a message. We'll chat. I'm trying to sign off. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching, following my page. Hopefully, tune in tomorrow at 8, liking some of my videos. And hello, Abe. And, liking some of my videos and joining me every day. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. If you're here in the Midwest like I am, try and stay warm. Try and stay safe. We're going to get a lot of snow, which I'm kind of looking forward to. That, along with picking up my little nugget of love later today. Thanks, Angie. Follow my page. Are the two bright spots of my day, and I'm looking forward to the snow and seeing my little nugget of love, Augie, later today. So I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.